again for the second time. It's okay, y'all. The first going to be talking about my first semester of nursing school, and I'm going to be giving you guys some tips of some things that I think is very important to know before you start your first semester. So before we even go any farther, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below, because I see you guys are watching but you guys are not subscribing. I promise you, you will not regret it. I'm going to be giving you guys some good content, some good vlogs. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So one thing about my nursing program is that it gets harder as you go on. So I'm going to say it hasn't been too hard so far, but I do know that I'm going to be learning more things that I want to share with you guys, because I'm just growing every day. Like, I'm going to be learning more stuff. So I have like 5 different topics I want to talk about. The first topic I want to talk about is how important it is to make friends your first semester. So me, I didn't really make any friends the first semester. Yeah, unfortunately I did not, but it's okay because I'm gonna make some. So I say that it's very important to make friends your first semester, because you know, if you have any questions about the class or the homework or anything, like, and you get home and you have a question about it, you could just text your friend. So what do we have to do for this assignment, or whatever you need to ask them, you could just text them instead of having to worry about emailing the professor and waiting for a response back, because I know that professors take a while to respond back. So just depending on the professor, they'll take a while to respond back. So if you have a friend, you could just text them and you'll get yeah, I did meet this one girl, and we had our first term together, and she was really nice. She was like, "You're my first friend." And we didn't have our second term together, so yeah, we wasn't really in class for that long for us to, like, you know, study together and stuff like that. So yeah, it's very important to make friends, somebody to study with, and it's good. Like, you want that good support system. So I would say don't be like me because, like, I'm not really the type of person to talk first to people. Like, some people who just, like, will go up to you and be like, "Hi, I'm so-and-so, what's your name?" And then, like, just start talking to you every day. I'm not really like that. I'm trying to work on it. I'm an introvert, so, because I want to make some friends. I really do. Like, I want to make some friends, but it wasn't really nobody that I connected with so far. Yeah, like, it's people that I talk to in class, but nobody, like, I don't really have nobody's number from school. Haven't studied with anybody. But the thing about my program is that you're in the same classes with the same people, because it's like you have to take your classes in a certain order. So you're gonna inevitably these people, because you're gonna be around them for 2 years. So it's gonna happen. So I'm not worried about that. But yeah, next thing. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is being prepared. You guys, make sure that you have everything before the first day of class, because I'm telling you, some professors do not care. Like, if your stuff is pending on Amazon, they don't care if it's coming tomorrow. If you don't have it that first day of class, like, it might be some consequence. You might get a 0 for that day. So just make sure you have your books, you have your binder ready, you have the worksheets that you need that first day of class. Some teachers will be like, "Okay, it's the first day of class, just make sure to have it next time." But then there's some that's like, "Oh, well, you knew you were supposed to have it, 0 for the day." Like, they don't care if it's the first day of class, you guys. Make sure you have all your stuff the first day. I'm telling you guys, make sure you have it. Another thing that ties along with being prepared is just staying organized. So what I did for my classes is, before the first day of class, I set up my binder. I printed out all the PowerPoints and I set it up in my binder, and I set it up by the units, by what the test was on. And that makes it so much easier, because if you just have one spot where everything for that one test is at, all you have to do is look at that one section when you're studying, instead of like having to grab worksheets and papers from different binders and different folders. You have everything in one that's right there, and that also saves on time when you're studying because everything is already there and ready for you. So that's what I did. I set my binder up, I put everything in my planner. And also, you guys, having a planner is like the #1 tip. I say that because you have so much going on. You have so many tests, so many assignments, and that's just with school related. You also have like your work schedule. If you do work, you have like events with friends, you have baby showers, weddings, anything that goes on in your life. You want to stay organized. You want to make sure that, okay, if you have a test Monday and you got to go to a wedding Saturday, you want to make sure that you know that ahead of time, so you can make sure you have your studying done on that Saturday. Or if so, you have to be like, I'm sorry, I can't go, I have a test Monday. You need to have that written out so you can visually see it. And like, if you do work, important to have everything in your planner, because so for if you have 3 tests that week, tell your boss, oh, I have 3 tests that week, I can't work as much, I can only work 1 day this week, you know. And you need to know that information ahead of time before they make the schedule, so you know, find coverage for that week for you and stuff like that. You just want to be organized. I know I put every little thing in my planner, like especially if it's in advance, like I'll definitely have it in my planner so I won't forget. Because it's, you guys, I'm telling you guys, it's so much that you guys are gonna have to do, so much assignments, so much tests, so much quizzes. Like, you're gonna have to have it visually written. I'm telling you guys, it's, unless you're I don't know, I just can't see how you just don't have a planner with all this stuff that you have to do. Like, shout out to you if you can live without a planner and you're in nursing school, because yeah, it's a lot, you guys. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is practice questions. Practice questions, I feel like, is very important to do well on the tests and the quizzes. You guys know that the questions in nursing school is going to be way different than any other questions in your previous college courses. They're not going to be simple, what's the definition of this? They're going to be like critical thinking questions. They're going to be applicable questions, and you're really gonna have to dig deep, find an answer. So what I did in my classes was, for every topic, I would Google that topic and put NCLEX style questions after that topic. Like, for example, in my health and wellness class, we learned Erickson's stages of development. So what I did was, I would just type in stages of development, NCLEX style questions, and it would be so much things that would pop up, like on Quizlet, rn.org, where to start rn.org. It would just be so many different questions. I'm telling you guys, like, try it. I'm telling you guys, it's gonna work. I'm giving you guys my secrets. But another thing that I did was, I would Google, so for example, I took health and wellness, which is NR 222. So I would Google NR 222 exam 1 questions, and it would be stuff from exam 1 that popped up. I'm giving you guys my secrets, you guys. I'm giving you guys my secrets. I'm telling you guys, try it. It will really help you with practice questions. Because I know people always like want to know, well, just from so far being in nursing school, a lot of people ask, like, how do we practice critical thinking questions? Like, how do we get better on our critical thinking? Well, it really just takes practice. Like, you really learn over the time, like, how to do well on NCLEX style questions. So I promise you guys, it's not as hard. It's hard, but you guys, you can do it. You can do it. I know it's going to be so much work to do and so much on your plate, and you're just going to feel very, very, very overwhelmed. But self-care is so important. I know they emphasize self-care in nursing school. At my nursing school, they emphasize how important self-care is. And it is very important, because you can get burned out easily. You can feel like you don't have time for yourself. It gets very, very overwhelming. So So maybe like you can do your makeup for class one day, or you know, put on a cute outfit for class. That's little stuff like that will make you feel good, because when you look good you feel good. So little stuff like that. Maybe watch a movie, maybe watch your favorite show on Netflix, get your toes done. You can't get your nails done, but you could get your toes done. Little stuff, like whatever makes you feel happy on the inside that's not school related, go ahead and do that, so you won't feel too burnt out, you guys. So those are just a few tips, and like I said before, I'm going to be learning even more tips to share with you guys as I go forward. This video, go ahead and, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Y'all, so I recorded this whole video and I went to look at it. Tell me why I had lip gloss on my teeth. So just making sure I don't have none.